Hello, this is Josh. I'm going to be giving an overview of a Python project. This is one that I did back in high school, and I've kind of just been documenting everything, so that is the reason for it existing. Down below in the description you can see, I'll put the GitHub link, and I'll kind of make like some shortcuts to this video on the scrolling thing, so you guys can kind of like just check out the end product if you want. Just check below. But yeah, so let's get started. This project's just a calculator. It's kind of like efficient, or not efficient, I wouldn't say that, but it's got kind of a cool list comprehension thing that I can show you guys. I'm sorry about the webcam as well. It's kind of lagging, and I kind of need a new one, but whatever. So to start, we've got 19 different buttons being defined, right? And these all just have an insert statement, which, pretty basic stuff, except for the clear, which is a delete statement. But then we got button 19, which is E. And E is weird because in Python with the math module, it worked. You just can't do stuff like 9E, right? Where you'd times those like automatically in real life if it was an equation, but Python doesn't do that, or at least not the method that we're using. So we're just going to add the times E here, which is pretty easy. But yeah, so the next case we got equal, right? Which equal, we're just going to use Python's built-in evaluate, like it's called method function. So this will just take a string and it's just going to add them all together, or times them, or pretty much like if you typed it into the console, which is really cool, and that makes our job a whole lot easier. So, and I'm using a try except, which is kind of for bug testing, but I'm lazy and I kept it this way. So there you go. So we got root, enter, entry box, equal box, and these just all have the definitions up there. And the commands, and this is kind of where it gets interesting. We've got 5 different lists, right? These 5 different lists, we got buttons, which is like what the button will display. We got rows, we got columns, we got buttons too, which is what the buttons are called, and functions, which are the functions we defined up there. And there's probably, again, an easier way to do this, where you could just, somehow get rid of these, but you get the point. So for X, Y, Z, TF, and then we're going to zip up, and you guys zip up for multiple lists. I can't remember why, but that's pretty crucial here. But if we zip them all up, it will go through and give all the different variables to us and run through every single list at the same time, which is kind of cool. So T is buttons 2, which is the name of them. We've got text, X, command, which is F, row, Y, and then Z. So every single button we made is using, a total of 5 different variables, or 5 different lists. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, and then we just have the 0 button down here, which is kind of a separate case where it's going to have a column span of 2, just because it's bigger and it looks better if it's bigger, according to all the calculators I saw for research. So yeah, let's run it. So here we are. We got our calculator, which, pretty cool. I can just show you all the things. All the basic functions work. Let's see, divide by 6. Yep. Clear works fine. Parentheses work. Let's do something with that. And then, I guess I'll show you the E case. So if we put an E here, it'd put the times, so we don't get an error in Python. Kind of cool. And then the 0 case, we'll just put normal E. And then if we already have the times, right, it's going to add the E for us, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's kind of all the calculator will do, just using Python's built-in logic. But yeah, kind of cool little project. I'm gonna make more of these, and if you guys want tutorials, or if this is just like interviewers looking at this, then yeah, let me know in the comments, and I can do whatever. So yeah, see you guys.